XCW Universe last night. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view blew the roof off of the industry of wrestling. It was an amazing event. Both Elimination Chamber matches came down to the very end. Very completely different stories within each chamber. One had Alpha One surviving from the beginning, so close to winning the match at the end. You know, maybe the favorite in that match to win it came up just short as the brand new guy who's only been around for a couple of episodes didn't debut until Saturday Night Main Event, the night before Elimination Chamber. And he goes on to win the Chamber, become our new number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And then in our main event, what was extremely surprising was the Vigilantes, who had a 2 to 3 man disadvantage against the Wrecking Crew, ended up having quite a bit of infighting. Ryder just seemed to have something up with him last night. Wouldn't let Nash go, and and when it was still 3-2, Tyson, the special man who had appeared, had been eliminated. And in the end, it was pretty crazy to see Ryder take Nash out with the C4. And not only did he get to take his partner out, his only stablemate, his only partial friend in that match, took him out with that C4. He didn't even get the pinfall over him. Jackson Jordan swooped in and got the pin, while Dizzle Dan attacked Brent Ryder, immediately then eliminating him from the matchup. Ryder's, I don't know if it was his ego, his thirst for the title, his unquenchable frustration with the fact that he had not been able to beat Brian Nash the last 2 times. He had opportunities to win the belt. Whatever it was, not only did he cause Nash to lose, but he caused himself to get knocked out, leaving the 3 members of the Wrecking Crew left by themselves. And eventually, a hashtag onto Tyrant made Jackson Jordan your brand new XCW Undisputed Champion. It was a particularly awesome matchup, spectacular event from top to bottom. But guys, we are here tonight, and we are about to see Dizzle Dan, the man who eliminated Brent Ryder when he was about to try to attempt to pin Brian Nash, the former Undisputed Champion. Ryder taking on Dizzle Dan, wanting to get a little bit of revenge for what Ryder probably thought was going to be his night once he hit that C4. So we're going to go ahead and get things underway. Good to see KMac188. Not sure if I've seen him previously, but he is in the chat box and says hi. Alex Tyson as well, saying, woo, Tyson in the house. We will see Tyson competing over on Saturday night main event. But right here, right now, we're about to get underway. One-on-one, Ryder and Dizzle Dan. First match of the evening, guys. Entrances are turned off. We are not at a pay-per-view. We do have WrestleMania coming up very soon, though. And WrestleMania is going to be another spectacular event. It will either be really late Saturday night. I'm not sure when on Sunday I could squeeze it in. There's a Cowboy game. There is Hell in a Cell for the real WWE. So I'm not sure if I can squeeze it in on Sunday or not. If I cannot, then Monday might be the possibility as well for the WrestleMania main event. Depending on when I choose to have the pay-per-view is going to be how quickly we get through these 4 weeks until then, guys. Hashtag Dizzle time, says the Wrecking Crew. Alex Tyson will have a match, but it will be on Saturday night main event. We are about to see Brent Ryder, Dizzle Dan, one-on-one here, guys. Trying to get some revenge. Can he get it? See, here's the thing. I personally think that Ryder was completely in the wrong as to what happened at the pay-per-view. He should have worked with Brian Nash to take down all 3 members of the Wrecking Crew. And at one point it really looked like maybe that was going to happen. Ryder hits a second rope bulldog on Dizzle Dan. He's going for the pin. And what we did not see from the Vigilantes, we saw from the Wrecking Crew, Tyrant actually saved the pinfall attempt. Ryder might have eliminated Dizzle Dan before Dizzle had actually eliminated Ryder if it wasn't for Tyrant saving him up. In the end, it didn't help Dizzle, it didn't help Tyrant in their efforts to win, but it did help the Wrecking Crew itself, as Jackson Jordan, the third member of that group in that matchup, is your new undisputed champion. Hashtag Dizzle, says Alex Chyson. Kronos is in the building with the fans. Esseridge 1919. Oh, nice takedown. That flatliner by Brent Ryder. Brent Ryder, don't know exactly what his issues still are with Brian Nash, but I have heard that he has not talked to Brian Nash since that evening. Two men got eliminated nearly back-to-back, but they did not go party in the back. They did not go and have a heart-to-heart talk. They simply walked right past each other in the backstage. These two men have been in the Vigilantes from the beginning. They've been partners, not directly in tag team competition, but partners as a faction for 10 or 11 months now. So this is definitely something that we're gonna have to watch to see if Ryder and Nash may be having a falling out. Look at this, Dizzle Dan looked like he's going for some type of move, but Ryder able to knock him down, and right here trying to knock him out with that big right hand across the face of Dizzle Dan. Got Ross Fowler, big spinning back fist right there by Ryder. Is that enough? One. No. He really wants to pay back Dizzle from eliminating him. Of all the people to be eliminated by, I think most people would have considered Dizzle the biggest underdog in that matchup. And I'm sure that frustrated Ryder. Not only was he taken out right after laying out Brian Nash, but he was taken out by the guy that maybe he least respected in the match. Ryder right now throwing Dizzle on the far ropes. Here he comes back. And a big spinning Samba suplex right there.
Good Lord, look at the fire in his eyes.
That nice right hand right there. Dizzle Dan in a lot of trouble. A lot of offense from Ryder tonight. Dizzle has not been able to get going. Look at this. I think he might have gone for that second row bulldog. Instead, it looks like he's going to go for some snake eyes. Brent Ryder face first into the turnbuckle. King Just Believe cheering for Brent Ryder in the chat. Got Ross Fowler, Alex Esseridge 1919. King Just Believe. A lot of members of the XCW universe in the chat. Sorry about the extremely late. Hold on. C4 out of nowhere. Did not see that coming. And here it is, locking it in. Pinfall attempt here. 1, 2. No, the C4 didn't put him away. That move almost always ends the match for Ryder. Big right hand there. Maybe a little bit early in this match, he has caused quite a bit of damage to Dizzle, but obviously not quite enough. Dizzle having a hard time getting back to his feet. Ryder almost beats him after Dizzle got a nice move in there. Uh-oh, signature move. World's strongest slam. He is going for the pin here. 1, 2. Ryder able to kick out.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. What's this?
Ryder right now trying to fight off Dizzle Dan, but this could be it. Only a 1 count.
Momentum in the WWE can turn on a dime. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Look at that. Nice reversal by Brent Ryder. Turns that into a DDT. Dizzle could be in trouble if Ryder can get that momentum back. Just paid off my pre-order for 2K16 and paid for the season pass. Yeah, I did that the day it came out. As soon as I heard, I made sure I had enough money in my bank account. Went and did deal with that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. No, Ryder with that roll up, so close to victory. Esseridge also going for Ryder. This is the first match, King Just Believe. Ryder wanted to get out, work out some of those frustrations early on. Requested to have the first match of the evening. Not sure exactly why, but he is setting up for a second C4. I don't see any way he survives if he hits it. Dizzle, though, nice block there. Blocks the C4. Ryder, the one in trouble. That package. Going for that package powerbomb here. Got it locked in. Ryder in serious contention here. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Ryder trying to get revenge. And just like he did with Brian Nash, the wrong attitude, the wrong way of dealing with things has caused him yet another loss here tonight. Could have gone for a top rope C4. Could have tried another signature move. Instead, taunting his opponent, waiting, baiting him to get up, to go for that second C4. And in the end, it cost him the match. Once again, his anger, his frustrations are boiling over, and it's making him make big mistakes. And right here, this package powerbomb right here. Look, locking in the head. Ryder trying to get out, cannot escape, and plowing him right onto the back of his neck. Ryder had no chance of kicking out as Dizzle Dan takes down the man who was so close to beating Brian Nash on numerous occasions. We might be seeing the self-destruction of Brent Ryder as XCW is coming to a close, guys. This is our final month of action in XCW before the change, the turnover with the new game, the new system, with the new brand coming out here in XCW soon. This is the final month, and all these winners at WrestleMania will be the final XCW champions. And Dizzle Dan might have proved himself. Maybe, I don't know. He's not going to have a chance to go for the World or the Intercontinental. Both of those are wrapped up already. But maybe for the TV Championship, if he felt so, maybe he could go back after that belt he almost received a couple of months ago, had a chance to get the middle of last month as well. But we're going to see going forward if Dizzle Dan can be as impressive as he was here tonight. Okay, can't see or hear, so y'all help me out here. Okay, and now we're moving on to our next match, guys. Great first match there. Ryder, though, taking the loss. And now we got a triple threat match. One member of the tag team champions, the new tag team champions, Junior. One member of the Outsiders, that is the member of the Wolfpack. Then we have Roy in the center there. He's got his hand up, telling everybody to bring it. Roy Montana was in that #1 contendership match for the Elimination Chamber. Could not pick up the victory. Eliminated about halfway through. And then, of course, on your far left, we have got Chris Cryptic, the former 2-time United States champion, former 4-time tag team champion, but lost the tag team championships last night when Ricky Brown, his partner, was pinned in the center of the ring. Let's go ahead and get this match underway. Should be a good triple threat here. Wolfpack in the house. Wolfpack here. Got Shady82. Going to see him commentating, hopefully. Probably cheering for Junior in this match. Cryptic taking down Montana early. I've just got word that Brent Ryder, after that loss at Dizzle Dan, has already left the arena. He is not going to stay here and support the Vigilantes. He's not here even for Chris Cryptic, his former tag team partner, for 8, 9, 10 months. He is not here to support him during this match. He's not going to be backstage when he arrives. He's not going to be there for Brian Nash in the main event tonight. Ryder has left the building, and we've got to figure out what is going on with Brent Ryder, why he's acting so erratic right now. What exactly is making him tick at this time? With him leaving the arena, I don't know what that does for the Vigilante's psyche here tonight. Mr. Wonder says bozos. With this nice throwing into the far corner. Roy Montana taken down by Chris Cryptic. Junior, nice kick right there. Big right hand by Junior. All 3 men center of the ring. Uh-oh. A little double team here, taking the Vigilantes down. There goes Chris Cryptic, a bunch of right hands to the gut from Montana. Quickly returns the favor with that nice back heel kick, taking Montana down. Junior, though, not allowing that pin to happen. Wolfpack, it's kind of funny. In the past, we've seen the Vigilantes have come out of every pay-per-view with at least one championship since its formation. But for the first time ever, they walk out with no championship belts. They lost the Undisputed title and the Tag Team Championships as well. And the Wolfpack kind of flipping the script. They walked out with 3 championship belts, the Divas Championship, the TV title, and the Tag Team Championship belt. So very impressive night for the Wolfpack. Can they keep those belts? Can they retain them all at WrestleMania? We will see. But right now, guys, we are down to see the Wolfpack in the ring right now, the Vigilantes in the ring, and, of course, the wild card, which is Roy Montana. I should be the #1 contender for the IC title. Hashtag upset. Mr. Wonders had an opportunity to be the #1 contender, but fell short. This is the era of the pack, says King Disbelieve. Of course, I don't know who was the bigger winner last night. Was it the Wolfpack, who walked out with 3 championships and in a very impressive match by Jordan Alexander, the man formerly known as Alpha One, came down to the last man in a spectacular reverse 450 splash to finally take him out of the Elimination Chamber. So they could have gone with a clean sweep in terms of all their matches, but very close and very impressive, all 4 sets of matches the Wolfpack had. Or was it the Wrecking Crew, who maybe by no power of their own caused the destruction of 2 members of the Vigilantes to attack each other, take each other out, and then picked up the scraps, and they cleared the Elimination Chamber of all competitors before having to take each other on and truly fight amongst themselves when there were no other options. So the Wrecking Crew might be, more impressive the way they dealt with that Elimination Chamber itself, but the Wolfpack, of course, ruled the night in general. You guys let me know who you thought had the better night, the Wrecking Crew or the Wolfpack, because obviously it did not belong to the Vigilantes last night.
I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable future.
It was the Wolfpack, said Shannon too. I fought the pack? Oh. Who's my opponent, says Nitro. Okay, I see how it could be confused. Hold on. Look at this spin out power bomb. Right now, Montana's confused for a moment there. He's actually going for the pin. 1, 2, almost a 2 count as Cryptic able to break it up.
Again, these men can do anything they want to each other.
Yeah. The whole Wolfpack versus Nick Nitro wouldn't have been a fair match. Look at this. Nice takedown. He's got the pin, but Cryptic able to get his hand underneath the ropes. Montana trying to get back to his feet. Very impressive move by Junior. King Disbelieve believes that the pack had the better night. Hold on. Pinfall attempt, but only a 1 count right there by the current champion, current tag team champion. Nitro, not in this matchup, but will be competing later on tonight. Just like Roy Montana, he was very close. Hold on. Bothman calling for a finisher. Bothman tried to hit it, moves him out of the way, and this could be bad if he hits it. Oh, no, it goes. Hits the Omega Driver. I thought maybe Junior was going to hit the Trouble in Paradise on Chris Cryptic, but couldn't hit it in time. Cryptic tried to get the pinfall attempt. That kind of roused Roy Montana back into life. Now Montana and Junior fighting it out. Over the top rope. No, pullback. Montana taking him down. Cryptic allowing them to fight it out. Trying to get in the action for a moment, but allowing this move to happen. Junior with a nice reversal. Knee to the head prevents it. SOS right there. Chris Cryptic, though, breaks up the pinfall attached to it. Chris Cryptic gets a dropkick for his troubles, though. Junior on the offensive on both men. Uh-oh, he's calling for that SOS. Look at it. Here he goes, calling for it. Again going for it. Second man breaking it up. Yes, the Wolfpack did hold on to 2 belts they walked into the pay-per-view with and brought another one home, or 2 if you consider the tag belts 2 separate belts.
What incredible agility. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Look at this, Chris Cryptic pulling him center of the ring. Cryptic, big elbow drop. Look at that attack from behind by Roy Montana. And now being thrown into the steel post there. Shoulder first. That could do some huge damage. And look at that huge tilt-a-whirl slam by Junior. Going for he's going for a tap out here. Chris Cryptic could tap. Montana gets up. Cryptic. Oh, saved by Montana. Last moment. Probably seconds away from tapping. The huge uppercut takes Junior down. Cryptic going for a spin-out powerbomb once again. Junior there almost to break it up. That time he does after just a 1 count. Nitro saying he needs a win. Montana gets that block. What is this? Cryptic taking him down. Float over DDT. Going for a submission here. Anaconda Vice Jr. there to break it up. Tries to break it up. Misses twice. Misses 3 times. Oh, that time he might have gotten it. Finally, he lets go of the hold, though. Montana goes for a running back heel kick. Misses it. Double knees to the chest from Cryptic. Cryptic over the top rope. 1, 2. No, good kick out by Junior. Cryptic almost lost that match by getting out of the ring. King just believe voting for Junior, as is Shaney82. Oh, look at that. Trouble in Paradise. Cryptic is down. If he can make the pin, he's got this. Cryptic almost back to his feet. On his knees. 1, 2. Oh, just in time. Perfect timing, too. A second later, this match is over for sure. Junior hit that. If he had just gone straight for the pin instead of trying to get the perfect positioning, I think Junior had won this match, with Cryptic breaking up that pinfall. It's shoved back by Montana. Montana, I don't think has hit a signature or finisher yet, but a nice snap DDT right there. Turns, oh, he's got a signature here maybe. Up top, going for that brainbuster. Cryptic gets busted open by the brainbuster. Junior backing on his feet though and breaks up the pinfall attempt. Great triple threat match thus far. All 3 of these men have been fighting in tag team competition. With that huge enziguri right there. Junior, trouble in Paradise to Cryptic. Can he get the pin on him? Montana now climbing up. Hand under the rope though, both times. Look at this. Cryptic going, getting pinned there by Roy Montana, who might not even realize that he had already kicked out of a pin due to the rope break. Montana back to his feet, going for an uppercut. There goes Junior over the top rope. Left hand, left jab. Hold on. Seatbelt suplex. Cryptic is down. Junior dragging him to the center of the ring. Montana, though, is the one who hit the move. Montana watching it. Busts open breaks the pin open right there. Not allowing it to happen. Junior knocked down. All 3 men back and forth. Runs right into a huge spine buster. Trying to lock in that pinfall attempt, but Junior not having any of it. Great triple threat match bar. Wolfpack member, Vigilante member, and possibly a tag team member of a team of Nitro and Roy Montana. Look at this. Throws him into the corner. Double team move if Cryptic so chooses. Cryptic, though, looking on. Deciding last second. No, spin out powerbomb. Signature move. 1. Junior there to break it up. Great match so far. This could have been over a couple of times. I thought that Junior had this. And a nice jumping neck breaker by Cryptic. Going to take the right timing, perfect timing by one of these men to hit their signature or finisher to probably end this. Look at that roll up. Junior there to break it up, and he does. Mr. Wonder's going, of course, for Roy Montana. Roy Montana breaks up that pinfall attempt after that leg drop. Very unique leg drop by Junior. Big left hand by Montana. Montana runs up. Both men collide. Neither one gets the advantage. Omega driver. This could be it. Cryptic takes him down. Cryptic going for the pin, but Montana right there to break it up once again. They're setting up for something here. Got him. Up top. Reverse vertical STO. Will that be enough for Montana to lose? Going for the pin here. No. Tried to pin him, but Junior stealing the pin attempt. Cryptic did not like that. Cryptic knocks Junior back into the ropes. Goes for a grapple, thrown over the top rope. From behind, misses the spinning double back heel kick. Montana, though, center of the ring, big eye rake. Very heelish move there, but we saw Jason Alexander, from all my efforts, from what I could see, the way, the aggressiveness, the attitude, seemed like he might have had a full-on heel turn last night to Jason Alexander. So I think that the Wolfpack might be the guys to beat now in terms of maybe they're at. Hold on, look at this. 1. He's going for the win here. 1, 2, 3. The referee late to get there for the pinfall attempt. And Cryptic's Omega driver gets Junior pinned. But it is, in fact, Roy Montana who steals the victory. I said it's going to be perfect timing for one man. And more than the perfect timing was the bad timing. A bad time to lose your stamina, run out of energy, hits the Omega driver. And right there, The Vigilantes 0-2 for the night. And this time, kind of like the pay-per-view at Elimination Chamber, Brent Ryder got exhausted after hitting that C4, couldn't get the pin on Nash. The Wrecking Crew stole the victory, that pin away from Brent Ryder, and then destroyed him moments later. And here, look at this. Cryptic, unable to break up the pinfall, gets to his feet right as the 3 happens. And he right there, very nice win for Montana. 2K16 year of the Wolfpacks at Shanty 82. That is your winner here tonight. Hashtag we are heel, says King Just Believe. John Tia is in the house, opens the doors, give her a front seat. Saint of Gemini, says Mr. Wonders. Boy, Montana. This man has been an up-and-comer for quite a while. Even though we already know the men who might be facing off for the IC title, we already know the men who will be facing off for the world title. There are still 2 titles that are not 100% locked up as to exactly who's going to fight for those belts at WrestleMania. As we move on to our next match, there's a chance that maybe we could have a 3-team TLC match at Mania. It'd be a great way to end the year. I'm not sure exactly who's going to face CJ, the TV champion, at WrestleMania as well. Could be a multi-band match, could be a one-on-one. Still to come the outcome of what will happen heading into Mania for that belt as well. But of course, you see these 2 men, both champions. CJ retained his belt. Shane Thomas did not retain. He, in fact, won the belt off of Kent Carter last night. Spectacular match. I thought at one point Kent Carter had it won, but it was Shane Thomas in the end. That running knee laid KC out flat, and he won the belt. And here tonight would have been coming out with that belt, but he will definitely. I'm not sure if KC will get his rematch. We do know that Deshaun will be facing off whoever the Intercontinental Champion is at WrestleMania. Possible triple threat, maybe, if KC can win that belt back before the pay-per-view. We're going to find out in the next couple of weeks exactly how and what is going to happen with that belt heading forward. But here tonight, we are seeing 3 men, these 2 men compete in the ring. Both of these champions would love to get a victory over another champion. Of course, CJ, on our last episode of Raw, won that 6-man Hell in a Cell match. One of the most difficult and hellacious matches we've ever had on Raw. Retained his title at Elimination Chamber, and here tonight could beat the Intercontinental Champion. That might be maybe the most impressive 3 episodes back to back to back that any superstar has ever had here in XCW, if he can pull it off here tonight. Nick Maxwell, yeah, these are some nice creator wrestlers. We do have, some of our creator wrestlers are a lot more common, not very unique. A little bit less time put into them. But then we've got some guys with great creator wrestler making skills, very unique, their own designs uploaded and everything. So we get that complete mixture. I'm not going to say, hey, you're not a great creator wrestler. We're not going to allow your guy in our organization. And I'm not going to say, you only have one outfit and you're stuck with that forever. Guys like to change their outfits all the time. Some people never change their outfits. It doesn't really matter. As long as you make him and he's not, like wearing porn on his outfit or something, which we had one guy try to do. But right here, right now, we're seeing the Intercontinental Champion on the ground, the TV Champion taking it to him with that very nice spinning kick through the face. But Shane Thomas, Luthez Press taking down CJ. Dixon Machiavelli, King Just Believe, Shanny 82, Sean Tia. Of course, they're rooting for Wolfpack member CJ. Might have tapped out there. Shane Thomas could not get him to give up. 6 Machiavelli. Do we have any open slots? We actually do have 1 slot open right now, 6 Machiavelli. So if you want that 1 spot, you guys send me a message on Xbox Live. Add me as a friend on Xbox Live. Send me a message. Let me know your creator wrestler's name. I guess if you want to, let me know if he's heel or face, so I can kind of call the match, call his stuff properly. And just the only requirements really are he needs to have a 90 overall. He needs to have no more than, hold on, look at this, locking in the suplex. We saw him retain his title with this move last night. 1-2, only a 2 count though. couldn't put the IC champ away. I think Nitro, somebody let Nitro know he does have a match. Hold on, another, this time an exploder suplex. Going for the pin again. 1, 2, CJ only getting the 2 count. My gamer tag, by the way, 6 Machiavelli. If somebody would post it, it'd be nice. No X-Bone. Sorry, 6 Machiavelli. This is on the Xbox One, not the PS4. I'm sure the PS4 probably will have some good leagues as well. And, of course, they have some great creator wrestler makers over on that platform, too. But, you know, in the future, there's a possibility I might allow people, you know, if they've got a friend who's an Xbox One, or if there's a wrestler out there maybe that they have, you know, guys not in the game maybe, that we can add into our universe, something like that. There's a possibility in that in the future. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with 2K16 now. We'll have 100 creator wrestler slots. Thank you, King Disbelieve. In fact, tell Nitro that he's in the next match. Look at the springboard attempt by CJ. Shane Thomas very lucky to get out of the way in time, but it didn't seem to help him very long as he gets this combo move here, this nice scoop slam followed by that spinning elbow drop. Thank you, Mr. ALEPP Alpha? I don't know what the ALEPP is. LOL, I put Jordan. Hold on. Going for this move again. Shane Thomas has been ineffective the last couple of minutes of this match. 1, 2. That is it. 3. I didn't even see the count. The referee was not in my view. I couldn't hear exactly what was happening there, guys. But it looks like, in fact, that is the end of this match, and he gets the 3 count TV champion. This might be the most impressive 3 episodes of any wrestler's career here in XCW. It's only a shame that CJ never got a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion, the undisputed title. You know, maybe next year when we head into our brand new league, brand new name, brand new arenas, brand new belt, CJ might be on the top of the list of men that will have a shot at the world title. With the way that he is ending XCW, it definitely looks like he's going to take on whatever our company is in the future completely. I don't know. I'm just so impressed right now with CJ. The way he has been wrestling as of late is extremely impressive. And we're moving on now to our next match. But CJ back-to-back-to-back extremely impressive wins. And right now we are seeing a triple threat between the other half of the Vigilante tag team, the other half of the Outsiders, the Wolfpack's tag team, and of course the other half of Montana and Nitro, the team that formed a number of weeks back, but has not officially put themselves into the tag team race. We'll see if maybe Roy Montana and Nick Nitro can both pull victories over these 2 legitimate tag teams. You know, one's the current champions, one's the former champions. And if they can both get wins here tonight, that might put them at least in the conversation of maybe making it a triple threat ladder match, TLC match for tag team titles at WrestleMania. But maybe, I'm not sure if that will happen. But we're going to see this match going on one-on-one. So triple threat here tonight. Let's get this one underway.
Here we go with what should be a classic triple threat match.
Somebody let Nitro know that his match is happening right now and let him know what it is. Nitro taking down Ricky Brown early on. Dallas Morgan pulling him to the center of the ring. Morgan with the red trunks on. Ricky Brown with the pink and black trunks. And, of course, Nick Nitro with the very bright yellow and black. Nitro throwing him into the corner. Morgan crushing to the ground. Ricky Brown trying to jump back into things, but instead backs off at the last moment. That's the bottom line because Dallas Morgan says so. On top, Nitro going for something on the top rope. Instead, both men moved too far away, had to jump off the top rope. Mr. Wonder sits ringside. Nick, don't let me down. I personally would love a triple threat ladder match or TLC match for the main event. I'm not main event. The last tag match of this year's game of XCW. We could see Nitro and Montana versus the Vigilantes versus the Wolfpack. That would be spectacular. But, you know, I'm not sure if Nitro and Roy are worthy. Roy proved himself earlier tonight, beating both the former and current champions. And now Nitro has this opportunity to do the same. And at the very least, if Nitro could put it in here, definitely put them into that conversation. Of course, the Vigilantes will get a rematch, whether it's before WrestleMania or at WrestleMania, is possibly up for debate. But we will see just how tonight falls out before we go any further. Oh, well, I got this. I'm good in 3 ways. Nitro, what is this? Looking at this. Off the ropes. Shining Wizard, maybe, right there on the back of the head of Ricky Brown. Turns to Dallas Morgan. Tries to get maybe a spinebuster in. Morgan reversing it into a very vicious DDT. And follows it up with a cross body. Ricky Brown back to his feet. Submission hold here by Dallas Morgan, wrenching that arm of Nick Nitro. Great matchup here tonight. You know, that Elimination Chamber was really one of our best pay-per-views ever, in my opinion. In our entire time, almost every match was a classic. Very few were any even close to a runaway for any individual person. And the chamber matches themselves had great storylines to them, great happenings that were just so interesting. Of course, the people who lose these matches, maybe you're knocked out first in the chamber, or you were the last guy left, and it might tend you, might frustrate you, upset you about losing, but you can't deny that was a great main event, great Intercontinental Chamber as well. Both of those chamber matches and the pay-per-view itself was awesome and spectacular. And right now we're seeing Vigilante and Wolfpack fighting each other with Nitro thrown in. Nitro, the former D-Generation X member, is now known as the Wrecking Crew. Nitro was not happy last week to see Dizzle Dan added into the group. You can't believe that the man that they replaced him with was that's what he looked like when he finally saw Dizzle Dan live in action. But of course, Dizzle Dan did help them. He eliminated Brent Ryder as Jackson Jordan eliminated Brian Nash. The Wrecking Crew really did a job of wrecking the Vigilantes at Elimination Chamber. Nitro, he did a good job. I think he went out third in that Elimination Chamber match. Couldn't survive all the way to the end. Roy Montana, I believe, went out fourth. Hold on, Nitro going for a powerbomb here. Does he have it? No! Nice reversal by Dallas Morgan, making that to a nice sit-out facebuster. Ricky Brown fighting right there. Oh, look at that. Very impressive drop kick. Actually drop kicks both the knees of Ricky Brown and Dallas Morgan. But now Nitro paid for it. Uh-oh, he's really going to pay for it now. Dallas Morgan not happy about getting drop kicked in the knees. He's outside the ring. He's setting up for one of the most vicious moves here in XCW. That running drop kick from the outside. He rolls in the ring trying to get the pinfall victory over Nick Nitro. But of course, Ricky Brown there to break it up as he was clearly alert. Hopefully this year in the game, I think when you hit finishers and whatnot on people, they stay down for a lot longer as Ricky Brown tries to go for another pinfall attempt here. Maybe if you can hit a finisher on somebody, you can turn and face the other guy and maybe take out the other man before you go for the pinfall, instead of every time trying to go straight for the pin in a triple threat. AI has a little bit more intelligence in 2K16. But it's been sufficient. We've had some great triple threats. Even with the certain things computer players do, the kind of AI mistakes that it makes, we still had a great time. Ricky Brown maybe frustrated about losing those belts. He goes and hold on. Just a 1 count. He went and got a bat from under the ring, but dropped it when he realized he almost lost the match there due to getting some things from underneath the ring. This is not a Extreme Rules match, but by definition, there are no countouts or disqualifications. They can go get weapons if they choose so. It looked like Ricky Brown was trying to set up some weapons to use. He went to get those steel stairs. He went to get the bat, but ended up abandoning them once he saw what was happening in the ring. Got Kirby in the chat here tonight. Our 4th match of the evening. 3 more matches to go on the card. Look at this. Tornado DDT right there by Nick Nitro. Dallas Morgan, look at that, gets a chance for a comeback, and Nitro ran away. Nitro maybe getting taunted to get back in there. Look at this. He's going for that chicken wing gut buster. Hits him hard on the mat. Ricky Brown, though, trying to steal the win. Nitro not having any of it, breaks it up. Nitro getting thrown into the corner. Ricky Brown setting something up here. Oh, almost gets it blocked by Dallas Morgan. Tries to put him on the top rope. Gets turned around. Morgan rolls him up. Schoolboy, not enough. We were in the ropes, and Ricky Brown immediately going for a nice German suplex. Nitro breaking it up, though. Ryan MV3 in the chat says, I see a new member maybe of the XCW universe, somebody that's at least checking out the brand. Right now, Ricky Brown's going up top. Might be going for that. Oh, whatever it was, gets blocked. Nitro. He's dazed, jumps off the top rope and hits a blockbuster. Very nice move by Nick Nitro. Follows it up with a great knee drop. Dallas Morgan in trouble. No, Dallas Morgan RKO. Ricky Brown, woken though, immediately goes for the pinfall, trying to steal it. Dallas Morgan could not get it. Lion MB3, you've tried to join 3 times. Well, I have on occasion had guys where they either didn't send me their information or we were full, and by the time I had a spot open up, their information was lost on Xbox One. When I would reason, it's just decided to go to TV. Apparently, it thought I said the name of the system, go to TV, but I did not, so that was really weird. Okay, right now we've got 3 men in the ring still. RKO could have won that match, but not enough, as Ricky Brown had gotten up and went for the pinfall. Look at this. Oh, signature move hit. 1, 2. Oh, did he get it? He did. Nitro hits the winning move this time. And look at that. He was so close to breaking up the pinfall. But just like in our other triple threat match, the winner is not the man who hits the finishing move. It is the man who takes advantage of a weak opponent, a man who is exhausted after hitting their finisher. And look at that right there. Dallas Morgan steals the win, returns the favor for what happened. Now, Junior got pinned in the first match by Roy Montana. This time, it is, in fact, Chris Cryptic got... Chris Cryptic tried to win the first match with his Omega driver. Junior gets pinned by Roy Montana. This time, everything's flipped around. It's the Wolfpack that get the win, the Vigilantes that take the loss, and it's Nick Nitro and Roy that end up with the should have won but didn't win. And look at this. Oh, so close to breaking up that pinfall. One of the closest breakup attempts I've seen that did not go the way of the man trying to break it up. And the Wolfpack here pick up their second victory of the night. Of course, CJ had that great win against the Intercontinental Champion, TV Champion himself, and here one happier tag team champions getting a win over the former champs and possibly maybe some new contenders. Ryan, we do have 1 or 2 spots that are in limbo. I believe another guy wanted to send me his information. Oh, you know what? Never mind. He was a PS4 guy. So if you have your information for the Xbox One, then yes, you can send me your information. We do have a spot available. So Ryan MV3, go ahead and send me your information. Remember, my gamer tag is ImageMaker. You might already be on my friends list, and just one of those guys that I let slip through the cracks. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our next match, guys. A great triple threat there, second triple threat of the evening. We're now moving on to our next event. Should be a good one-on-one. The man who will face off for the Intercontinental Champion won that 6-man Elimination Chamber for his spot at WrestleMania. Deshaun Johnson has had a great debut and just, career thus far in just 2 episodes. Now he's facing the former Intercontinental Champion, held the title for 2 months before finally losing it Casey Ken Carter not happy about how he lost, not happy about no longer being the Intercontinental Champion, but he is definitely ready to fight here tonight. Ryan MV3, what you need to send me on Xbox Live, make sure that you've added me as a friend. You probably already have, but if you haven't, add me as a friend. My gamer tag is ImageMaker with no spaces. Send me your gamer tag. Send me the creator wrestler's name, and let me know if he's heel or face. Basically, those are the two most important things. Hopefully, your creator wrestler is a 90 overall and no stats below a 60. If it's not, then I'll have to go adjust his stats in order to do that, and he has to have one ability. We figured out after a few months in the organization that if you did not have an ability, you basically had an extra like 4, 5, or 6 points extra to somebody that had even just one ability. So those are basically our conditions for people joining were a 90 overall, no stat below a 60, so you can't just like max, take a big stat you don't care about away and over stack something else, and the one ability. Doesn't matter what it is, but at least one. Doesn't matter what level it is. Again, just one. Nitro says, I'm tired of losing. A1, you haven't yet. I don't even know if I wrestled yet. No, Alpha 1, you'll be wrestling in the next match. It should be definitely a good match. I decided to pit the two men who finished last in the chambers, the last men eliminated, against each other. A matchup we haven't seen in quite a while. We almost saw a couple months ago, but these two men were the men that were on the cusp of winning that elimination chamber, made one mistake at the end, and it cost them their shot at either the world title or a shot at the Intercontinental title WrestleMania. So, okay, you got me, Ryan. Okay, well, we'll try to get your guy in the company. You guys, send me that information. If you want to go ahead and tell me his name right now, there's a chance I might just remember to go ahead and download it later on as well. So if you go ahead and let me know your guy's name, maybe your account, like what your Xbox Live account is. That way, just in case I remember, obviously the best thing is to send me an Xbox Live message. But you see, Deshaun Johnson keeps changing his attires here in XCW. He debuted with a very cool comic book attire. Looked like old school comic books all over his trunks. Then last night at the pay-per-view, he was wearing those DBZ style trunks as well. And then here tonight, he's got a Superman style trunk in the ring. The very impressive, artwork and very impressive things he has going on for him. Look at this. Sweet Chin Music missed, going for that signature move. Instead, even though he's able to avoid it, ends up getting hit by a sling blade moments later. Okay, Ryan MV3 is your name on Xbox Live as well. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Nice take to hold on. Oh, European uppercut off that catapult, throws him in the air, and on the way down, lands that vicious European uppercut. This nice trying to stomp the gut of Deshaun Johnson. Casey definitely wants to win this match here tonight. If he can't defeat the new #1 contender, there's a chance maybe he won't even get his rematch clause before WrestleMania. I mean, he really should. Losing before WrestleMania shouldn't mean you don't get your rematch. But hold on. Oh, look at that right there. That running dropkick from the outside. Casey in a lot of trouble. Deshaun Johnson, this might be it. 1, 2, no. Casey survives that vicious. And look at this. Oh, I thought he was about to go. He was about to go for a comeback. Instead, he gets back to his feet. Can he still hit it, though? Tries to go for something else. Deshaun is just blocking every attempt to go for this comeback. Now I'm saying maybe I'm not meant to be solo. My success was all while I was in a stable. Maybe Nitro and Roy Montana will still go. Somebody tell him that Nitro can't hear anything I'm saying. Maybe he wants to go to those tag belts. I don't know what Nitro's ideas of winning are, here in XCW, but maybe he wants to go to those tag belts. Sean Johnson, nice Hurricanrana right there. Standing moonsault. Backflip landing right on Casey's chest. Went for a move here, though. Casey, nice reversal, takes him down to the ground. Casey gets knocked back. Both these men have fought hard in this match. Neither one have been able to put their opponent away. KC has not been able to hit that signature or finisher yet. So close to hitting that sweet chin music, but got ducked under. Yeah, no stat below 60, 1 ability, and the overall of 90. Ryan, those are the 3 things. I realized after a while that, to a degree it was unfair for, some people didn't realize everything about the game. And so they would go ahead and add like 5 abilities in. And then when they added all 5 abilities, some guys who had no abilities would have like a 7 or 8 or maybe not like a huge overall stat bonus, like in terms of comparison. Oh, hold on. Signature move right there. That Canadian pile driver. Is this one over? That extremely impactful pile driver could end it. 1, 2, 3. KC taken out on back-to-back nights. KC had only lost 1 match, it seemed like maybe for the last month or so. And in back-to-back nights, loses the Intercontinental Championship, loses to the #1 contender. And KC is falling apart here. Not as badly as maybe a man like Brent Ryder, who's in complete disarray. But he severely needs a win, and he needs a win now. Next week in his matchup, whoever he's facing, he has got to take this down. Nick needs to be bit by the pack. Oh, nice takedown. Look at that. Nitro can't even hear what I'm saying. He throws in the whole total overall 90 as well. I'm going to edit my attire right quick, then I'll upload them to CC and send you the message. Okay, Ryan, sounds good to me. KC sucks, says King Does Believe. Had a lot of back and forth chatter with the Wolfpack and KC last week. I'm sorry, in our last episode in the pay-per-view. They were going back and forth throughout the night. And the Pack had a spectacular night. KC had a horrible night. And his woes just continued as this man. And, it's hard to compare. The start of his career has been spectacular. I'm a 95. I'd definitely be open to joining the Pack. That's up to Jordan Alexander. Go ahead and move on now to our next match. Just 2 matches left on Raw before we get over to Saturday Night Main Event. Tyrant and Jordan Alexander, guys. This is a match we have not seen for a long time. But Jordan Alexander's complete heel turn, not only he himself, he seemed to be the linchpin behind it maybe, but the Wolfpack itself turning their back on the fans, are fed up with the organization, with XCW, with management. They feel that they have been held down too long. The rest of the Wolfpack took advantage of what they got at the pay-per-view. Alexander, felt he should have been fighting for the world title, not in the Intercontinental title. So we're going to see a great match between these 2 men. Both of these 2 men were the last men eliminated, the ones who fell just short. Tyrant taken down by his own member, Jackson Jordan, with a hashtag. And, of course, the man we just saw win, Deshaun Johnson, hit that amazing reverse 450 splash to beat Jordan Alexander in that other elimination chamber. He tried to hit it a little bit earlier on in the match, and Jordan Alexander had gotten out of the way. Deshaun Johnson, though, would not let it go and took down the longtime Wolfpack member. Look at this Tyrant showing off his power. Huge power slam coming off the gorilla press. Tyrant now pounding in the face of Jordan Alexander. Of course, most people, I'm going to bring this up every now and then at least, formerly known as Alpha One, this man had, quickly risen to the top of the company, close to being world champion on numerous occasions, and has not had a world title match in quite a while since before the previous WrestleMania. And he made the champion, the man who held the title for basically a year and a half, and he made him tap out before our last pay-per-view, but could not get into that world championship chamber. And I think that's what snapped it for him when he realized that his opportunity to get that belt, to go to WrestleMania the champion, he looked at the situation, and his conclusion was that there had to a degree be a screw job, that the Wolfpack was being held down by management, that they refused to let him face the champion, that the champion himself was running away from the Wolfpack, running away from Alpha One, and that's something snapped inside him. He decided to break that moniker, no longer known as Alpha One, the Wolfpack have changed their mentality. He has changed his name, and hopefully tonight he can change his fate. Right there, that's already a signature move, I believe. And what? Signature move immediately followed up. I think Tyrant might be going for the big swing here, and Jordan Alexander could be in serious trouble. Super Headbuster in the chat. What's good, everybody? Let's go, Jordan. What have I missed? Of course, already missed your match, Ricky Brown. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. That is it. And, you know, there might be a little bit of more residual damage left over from the Elimination Chamber from Jordan Alexander. He had no allies in his Elimination Chamber match, and his match went on longer. The competitors, it took them longer for anybody to be eliminated, and he had a devastating move that, you know, we haven't really seen in a long time here in XCW, that reverse 450 splash done. Tyrant, oh, look at this. Is there respect? Oh my gosh! I cannot believe this. Look at this. Tyrant wins the match, but he offers a handshake, and I don't know what happened or why he would choose to shake the hand of that man. You know, maybe it's all I would have to think there's got to be something behind this. Maybe there's a setup. Maybe there's a false sense of security he wants Tyrant to fall into. I don't know, but seeing him shake his hand is maybe almost as shocking as Nash losing the belt. Guys, we're moving on to our main event now. What a crazy night it has been thus far, but I cannot believe that just happened. Echo Sides Demon. I commentate on the game. I commentate on the computer doing the matches, Echo Side, but I don't actually play the matches themselves. This is lame. Well, not everybody's gonna like it. I can definitely say that very much right now. You know, this is not something for everybody, but you know, there are people who hate the NFL. There are people who hate, you know, Avengers. There are people who hate every single thing here. And look, what is this? The former champion, Brian Nash, is coming to ringside here. I don't know what he's doing, but he's going to watch. Wait, this shouldn't be Brian Nash. Brian Nash is competing in the match. Oh, no. Okay, let's start this match.
This should be an epic match for the WWE Universe. If you just tuned in, you're witnessing something.
I'm not even sure what to say here. I think this has happened one other time. Brian Nash sitting in the invisible chair. Jackson Jordan trying to get him out of it, but this match can't even technically start unless both men are in the ring. So I guess this is Brian Nash refusing to fight Jackson Jordan here tonight. I'm not sure. Look at this. Nash. He's had enough of this. Jordan trying to attack him, and he gets up from his invisible chair. And it looks like the match might be on. Look, Nash trying to leave the arena now. Jackson Jordan giving chase. Tornado, not again. Unless he can get him in the ring, this match is just going to go on forever. He's no-selling those kicks. But Nash can't actually leave the arena, which is hilarious. And now they're attacking him on the stage. What happened to Jordan Alexander, said Shane 82. Hold on, making him tap out maybe. There's no tap out here, though. This match has not officially begun. Look at that, he's throwing him there. Almost decided to go back and try to take him out, but these two men are fighting on the interim. If these two men refuse to fight, then I'm gonna have to call this match a no contest, and we're gonna have to move on to Saturday Night Main Event. They have got to get in the ring, or you know, Raw is going off the air very soon if these two men continue to fight it out. And we are gonna have to see. We're definitely gonna have to see this match be a no contest. I think if I restart it, it'll do the same thing, but we can try. Let's click restart match. Maybe they'll both be back in there, but I'm pretty sure it'll do the same animation. And Nash will be stuck over there again. Yeah, see, it's going to do the same thing over and over again. So, really, the only option is to Only option is to redo the match. There's nothing I can do about that. Another Nash setup. I'll go ahead and I'll just redo it. I was trying to do a storyline for this month, so hopefully it won't delete the rivalry. But we're gonna customize the match one-on-one. Just do it this way. I gotta make sure I didn't choose to fight as somebody. I'm bad at doing that sometimes. Yeah, see, I was gonna end up fighting as him. I don't want to do that. Okay, Jackson Jordan one-on-one. Here we go, guys. And you know what? Let's go ahead. Can't you quit out and redo it? I can, but it's set up to do the animation, and for some reason it's not having. Basically, it's screwed up. So I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay, let's turn the entrance on for this match. Let's see Jackson Jordan enter with his belt, since we're having to redo this match, and let's go ahead and get this one underway. Super Headbuster, you wrestled in a triple threat match between you, Dallas Morgan, and Nick Nitro, and sadly, you got pinned in the match. Nitro took you out with his signature or finisher move, but got tired, collapsed, and Dallas Morgan took advantage. But we're about to see Brian Nash, and guys, this is going to be weird. Look at this. No championship belt around his waist. This is almost creepy, eerie. See this man coming out to the ring without the undisputed title. And, you know, this man will get his rematch at WrestleMania, and it definitely will not be what this is here tonight. This right now is a one-on-one match, a small preview of what's going to happen at WrestleMania. But we're going to see, you know, who can get the momentum, who has that mental edge. Will Nash fold after what happened? You know, we saw Brent Ryder in the first bout of the evening, and then Ryder booked it out of the arena. He is not here to support his vigilante teammates who competed throughout the night. Neither Chris Cryptic or Ricky Brown won. Now Brian Nash in the main event. Brent Ryder, though, nowhere to be seen here tonight. So I don't know exactly what his his deal is, what is going on with Brent Ryder and Brian Nash. But Nash definitely wanting to put a pounding on the man who ended up with that undisputed title. Look at him right here coming to the ring, Jackson Jordan. Very excited. You can see, though, he's calm under pressure, calm right now. Not too exuberant, not flipping out. He's got that Wrecking Crew shirt on, it looks like. And for the very first time ever, we are seeing the Undisputed Championship around his waist. And natural, any stables hiring or anyone want to make one. It feels so foreign to see that belt around anyone else's waist. It has been since Mike Miles took the belt off of him in a triple threat match. That's the last time that Nash did not have the title. And in fact, guys, this is our end of our second year. Nash has held that championship going into every pay-per-view except the first one when Russell Worth was our original champion. Nash has held that belt at every single event walking in. This will be the first event, our last main event, our last pay-per-view, that in fact does not have him, competing, does not have him doing that, walking in with that belt around his waist. So it is going to be very strange to see him coming in as the challenger at the pay-per-view, WrestleMania. 4 days to go. Yes, WrestleMania. Guys, in all honesty, I'm not sure exactly how fast I'm going to do this. There's a chance that WrestleMania could be on Saturday. There's a small chance WrestleMania could be on Sunday. And then there is a chance also that WrestleMania could be on Monday. If I did Saturday, I'd probably be doing either 2 episodes tomorrow and 2 episodes, including the pay-per-view, on Saturday, or maybe 1 tomorrow and 3 on Saturday, which would be kind of crazy, but possible. The thing is, on Sunday, I've got church, and then I have to come home and set everything up. And then Cowboy game is at 3:30, and then Hell in a Cell is at 7. And there's just not time for WrestleMania more than likely on Sunday itself. So I've got to figure out exactly when we're going to shove that WrestleMania card in. Got to get this other 3 more weeks in before that as well. So it's definitely going to be pretty cool. I'm getting Assassin's Creed in the morning, Shane82. Nice. I've always enjoyed Assassin's Creed, but I just haven't had the money of the too many other games or too little money to have bought the last couple of iterations. Got Black Flag, like $20 a long time after it came out. Never got Assassin's Creed Unity. Haven't played that one yet though. So, but I have played through every game thus far throughout the series. But I'll put it away when 2K16 drops. That's very true, Shane82. Main event: Jackson Jordan 1-on-1. If Jordan can beat the champ here tonight, he will definitely prove that he is back completely in control of the World Championship division, and maybe, gain that confidence to know that he can beat the champ 1-on-1, win the belt on the line. He did it in a 6-man match when he had 2 of his compatriots helping him out. But tonight, he has no Wrecking Crew members. He does not have Brent Ryder attacking his own teammate. All he has is himself and the former, very begrudged champion, Brian Nash, to deal with. And look at this. He goes for a signature spear there. The Jackson Jordan able to reverse it. And going for a signature of his own, the backslide driver. Almost beat Tyrant. Almost won the chamber match with that. Will he go for the pin? Yes, he does. 1. Just a 1 count, though. Not even enough to get a 2 on Nash. Might have going for the hashtag, whatever that was, blocked. And here he is pounding in the face of our undisputed champion. He'll be out of town on Sunday. Well, Tornado, Sunday's the one day we're probably not doing WrestleMania. So that's actually good for you. Hold on, what is this? Going for a powerbomb. Might have been going for that F7 instead. Reverses into a nice sit-out facebuster. Uh-oh. He's calling for the end already. Nash could be in trouble. This is what he won the belt with. Blocks the hashtag. He blocks the hashtag, but goes and misses a big boot. Blocks the drop kick. Both men reversing time after time. F7. F7. Here he hits it. I don't know if there's enough damage done, but that move could be enough by itself. He's dragging him to the ring. No, turns him over. Foot in the ropes. No, he hooks the leg here. 1, 2, 3. He beats Jackson Jordan after 1 F7. I can't believe it. I can't believe Jordan was even hurt enough in this match. It seemed like Nash had a good advantage early on. Jordan turned things around for the mid part of this match. And then Nash blocks the hashtag, hits the F7 moments later. And that is enough to put your world champion, your undisputed champion of XCW, out for the count. And Tornado just sent the message. He's letting Jackson Jordan get the memo that your championship is going to be short-lived. That Nash is coming back. He will end the new and final XCW champion. And these two men have respect for each other. The new and the former champion. Nash very excited about this win. Gives him confidence going forward. Jackson Jordan, as much as, we'll see how much this weighs on his mind. Will it play into the final result of WrestleMania? We don't know. But it was a good match. The hashtag could have ended it for him if he had just popped in the face. Kind of like how Ryder kept almost hitting that C4, and he couldn't hit it on him. And the one time he finally hits it on him, it cost not only Nash the title, it cost Ryder the title as well. But we are done with Raw for this evening. We're moving over to Saturday Night Main Event. And here we go. We're going to move over to the next show here, guys. Oh, you'll be out of town Sunday for a week. Okay, well, if that's true, then I might try to squeeze it all in on Saturday. Maybe try to get 2 episodes done tomorrow, a early, 12, 1, something like that show, and then maybe a late show as well. And then on Saturday, do an early Saturday show, maybe even a morning show or a midday show, and then, of course, go with a Saturday evening show for WrestleMania. That way, one of our 2 competitors for the World Championship, the Undisputed title, Don't want him to have to miss it, so we might try to get all that done Saturday, leave the last couple of days leading into the new game up to that. We'll figure it out, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But yeah, where were we here? Setting up the main event is, I believe, what I was about to do, but I backed out, so now I'm going to go back in now. Okay, here we go. Main event for the week here is going to be a one-on-one match. Some men who have not competed yet. I'm going to give this main event to Chris Dart, a man who actually won a Fatal 4-Way, Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way at the start of the card, so he's going to earn this match here tonight. The question, though, is can he beat a man like Alex Tyson, who returned at the pay-per-view in a surprising fashion in that world title match? He's going up against a guy who is probably going to slaughter him, but we're going to see if he is up to the challenge. And honestly, I don't know if he is. And let's throw out a couple other matches as well. I know we've got some men who have not competed thus far. Let's have Kirby start out the show here tonight. Kirby, a longtime veteran here in XCW. He and Eva Marie seem to be an item as of late. We're going to go throw Kirby in the first matchup on Saturday Night Main Event. And I think he should face, let's see, Omar. Omar did a good job in the chamber for a while, but I believe he was the first man eliminated in that Intercontinental Championship chamber. Hasn't fought yet. Rob Visor and Tommy Wilson haven't fought yet. Let's give him Omar Williamson. I think that'd be a good matchup here. The man who earned his way into the Intercontinental Championship #1 contendership chamber. Ryan MV3, is there any way you can get in this week? Well, let me see what I've got for matchups, and then I'll see if maybe I need an extra guy. Let's see what I've got here. Okay, I know some other guys who haven't had a match yet. I kind of want to see who's going to win a one-on-one between Rob Visor and where is he? And Tommy Wilson. These two guys haven't actually fought one-on-one, I believe. I want to see who can win this match. It should be a good one. They did fight in a triple threat, they were both in that Fatal 4-Way, but did not face each other one-on-one. Let me go ahead and see what our final matchup would be, and then see if I want to throw you into that. Jordan wants the man who beat him at the pay-per-view. Maybe next week we can see you facing Deshaun Johnson one-on-one, Shane82. Kirby, Omar the Ox, Chris Dart, Alex Tyson, CJ, Shane Thomas. Both these. It's actually the matchup that was on Raw. They wanted a rematch. It was so good. Okay, let's see. Who hasn't fought yet? I know that the Con Danger hasn't, so we're going to go ahead and put him here. And I can't remember if anybody else has not fought. Zach Zero hasn't fought. You know what? Okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and throw you in here tonight. Zach Zero. I don't think Zach Zero's in the chat tonight, so I'll go ahead and add you, Ryan MV3. Then go ahead and type and tell me what your guy's name is. So I'll go download real fast. I normally don't do this, but I guess I'm just in a good mood. So I'm gonna go ahead and download your guy. I've only done this on like maybe 2 other streams where I've gone and downloaded somebody during the stream. So let me go check out and see if he's there. I don't think this is the guy. MV3, okay. Most recent star who's MV3. Okay, MV3, that's him. Okay, let's see, is this an old one? Yeah, it is. Okay, but so obviously you want this one, the new one. And we'll put him over Shantia. Is see, it's gonna be so nice in next year's game. The one thing I wish we could do is I wish we could like download. You know how in-game superstars, you can download one and then change it to an alternate attire. I wish we could have like, if I could download a second version of Brian Nash or something, and then switch him to an alternate attire for my current Nash. With that way, it wouldn't like screw up ratings and whatnot. I want a toilet seat made of gold, but it's just not in the cards, baby. What is that from? I don't. That sounds like weird. I don't know. Did you just make that up? Is that from something? I honestly can't think of what that is. So I don't know. Okay, let's since I'm gonna go and I'm gonna move this match down. I'm gonna put Kirby and Omar the Ox in the first match here. Let's see, Kirby. I'm gonna move him down. Give you the first match so we can watch your entrance. Omar the Ox here. Omar Williamson. The real Royal Flush. My guy is a face, and the finisher's called the Alpha Smasher. The Alpha Smasher. Oh, how perfect for our league. And the 3-point play. Okay. The Alpha Smasher. Well, I know you need to face next week, Ryan. MV3. Okay. I probably will not remember those names, but I'll try. Okay. And go back and edit this one. It's from Austin Powers. Okay. Now, see, now that you say the name of the movie, I can actually remember that line and the way he says it, too. That's pretty hilarious. Okay. Go and add your guy. No, it's a name I haven't seen yet. There we go. MV3. 1-on-1 with. Should be interesting to see how this one turns out because I like this guy. I like the craziness, zaniness of it. Clown Danger. Should be a good match between these two guys to start the evening. He's a face. He is called. His finish is called the Alpha Smasher and the 3-point play. Okay. Try to remember those. It's going to scroll off my screen soon. So, okay, let's go ahead and turn your entrance on. Since you're MV3 and you get your debut, we're going to watch your match here. I don't want it with the Alpha. Oh, he don't want it with the Alpha, says Alpha 1. Okay, make sure I don't do that again. I accidentally forgot to do the entrance the other day when I moved up and down on the screen there. Okay, MV3 making his debut here on Saturday Night Main Event. Clown Danger needing to pick up a win. Hasn't been able to really impress as of late. Had a good win in his debut against Tyrone. Tyrone ended up leaving XCW shortly thereafter, to whereas MV3 now making his debut here on Saturday Night Main Event. With just 1 month to go, MV3 might be the last man to join XCW before XCW changes names, changes brands, titles, arenas, everything about it is coming to an end and renewing itself in the future. So with 1 month to go, MV3 could very possibly be the last man to join this company. Wants to make a stable. Nick Nitro still wanting somebody to join him with stable. Lots of darkness going on here. I don't know what is going on. There he is, folks. Wow. A lot of darkness, but he is coming out to the ring. Apparently. Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently he has stolen John Tia Alpha's belt. He's taking a direct shot at the man formerly known as Alpha 1 by stealing her belt here tonight. He is walking out to the ring having stolen the wife of Jordan Alexander's belt. I know why this happened too, guys. I know exactly why this happened. He is not the women's champion, but he definitely has stolen her property. Oh, Alpha 1 is definitely going to make this guy pay. But the question is, How is it? I banged her. Oh, maybe Ryan MV3 is the father of the baby. I don't know. Alpha One's not going to be happy about this, though. Jordan Alexander is going to have to make MV3 suffer for stealing his wife's belt. Ryan. Fix Machiavelli. Chanting Ryan's name. Here comes his competitor. This man is definitely creepy, but he has been creepy. He's performed well in matches, but he just hasn't been able to win that many. And it's one of those sad things where a guy looks so promising for a while, but after a while, you've got to stop making excuses as to why you're not picking up wins. You've just got to start picking up wins. So that this is an opportunity here tonight, heading into WrestleMania, our last month during the year, our final pay-per-view, to turn things around maybe by beating up this new guy. He's the champ now. The game has spoken. This Tornado. Okay, let's get this match underway as these two men are competing in the center of the ring. So if the clown hits Robin, does he get disqualified? Go deep inside, V Tornado is a woman. Oh, Shantia. Look at this. He reverses the hold here. You're lucky they won't give me another match tonight, says Shanny82. Shanny now has two fights to pick. He wants to take down MV3 for stealing his wife's title, and he wants to take down Deshaun Johnson for getting the better of him in the Elimination Chamber. And MV3 right now getting taken down right there by Clown Danger. Danger over the top with a nice takedown right there. Uh-oh, showing off some power. Can he lift him up? He does. MV3 in trouble. He gets powerbombed hard onto the mat. That man is going to be mad. Robin is cheating on him. I think it's more that the Joker is going to be upset that he's not the only clown in Robin's life. Oh, no, deep down inside. Ryan MV3 is a woman. Look at this, hold on, he's got it picked up. No. Able to block it, pick him up, smash him down into the ground. This definitely seems like a very Robin-esque inspired attire here by MV3. The comments from the universe very opinionated as of so far. Santia, not you, V Tornado.
Countered by the Dominator.
Nitro doesn't know what is going on. Nitro wasn't able to see what happened. Jordan Alexander, I want to challenge you to a match, says Super Headbuster. No trash talk, no disrespect. I just need to know if I belong here or not. How the hell was that a typo, says Wrecking Crew Gaming. Well, Super Headbuster, we know that you belong here. You are our first television champion, even though you lost your belt at WrestleMania. You did help win the Vigilantes. You were the one who got the pinfall to win the Tag Team Championship belt back as well. You might not perform particularly great week in and week out, but you do have your moments, and you win more often when you need to than when you don't. How the hell was that attack? Because I'm on my cell phone, says Shantia. Nice attack from MV3 from behind. He's got him right here. Nice back suplex right there. Taking down the clown. Hauls it up with an elbow drop, but Danger back to his feet. MV3 quickly, though, gets him into a front headlock. A nice wrist takedown right there. I see where he's coming from. They are both on losing streaks and have something to prove, says Wrecking Crew. Wrecking, stay in your lane, says Shanti82. Look at this, big kick to the gut, second kick to the gut, takes him down. Oh man, nice. Look at that spectacular moonsault, using the ropes to catapult himself and get a corkscrew moonsault right there. Right there, very nice elbow followed up. MV3 with some good moves here late in this match. MV3, you might want to get tested, says Wrecking Crew. Tornado finally nice enough to let Nitro. The new guy came out wearing the Women's Championship belts. For that first moment, I went, why does he have a title on? And then I realized why he had the title. Right here, he's lifting him up. Danger could be in danger. He's got it. Look at this turnaround kick to the gut. Very vicious DDT, center of the ring. Is this it for MV3? 1, 2. No, not quite enough. Hey, you go and put your finishers back up there so I can call it. Hold on. There it is. But used to be known as the Codebreaker, MV3 hits the finisher right there. And that is it. It only took one finish to end it. Clown Danger gets taken down by the Alpha Smasher. So not only does he come out here stealing the man formerly known as Alpha One's belt, stealing Shantia Alpha's belt, but he beats his first opponent with the Alpha Smasher. If this man is not sending a message, I don't know what sending a message looks like. And MV3 really making one of the most memorable debuts here in XCW. The question is he going to keep that belt? Is Shantia Alpha not going to have her belt right now? Or is she going to be able to get it back from MV3? Is he going to try to use this belt for leverage to get Alpha 1 to maybe chase after him so he can get a one-on-one match with Jason Alexander now? Here we go, moving on, guys, to our next match of the evening. Nitro saying, I need to start winning again. Super Headbuster needs to win as well. Where's his shock stick, says Wrecking Crew. We're going to see Omar Williamson and Kirby. Both these men competed in that Elimination Chamber #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title. Both men failed to even go very far. I believe they were both the first two men eliminated from the match. So these two guys have a lot to prove. Even though Omar went through a tournament in order to get into that chamber, Kirby kind of got by on his reputation from the past. Maybe Kirby needs to win this to prove that he's not just a veteran, but still viable competitor here in XCW. In the room, man. Sorry. Question now, I do want to know, is Ryan going to try to steal and keep that women's championship and keep bringing it out to the ring each and every week? Or is Shanti and Alpha going to take that belt back by any means necessary? She's got to send the entire Wolf back after the belt. She might just have to do that. P207 hits a stab. Oh, I'll give it back. Ryan does not want to keep that women's championship belt around his waist. MV3 is apparently going to hand it back to the Wolfpack. I don't know how he's going to choose to do that. If I win, you leave your stable. If I lose, I leave mine. Ooh, Janie 82. She get it back. Shantia. I don't know who Shani 82 is talking to. He talking to Tyrant? I don't know who he's saying that to. Nick Nitro. Oh. Okay, he had the fake belt on Shantia. I'm pretty sure that thing looked legit to me, Shantia. I think he's just trying to pick a fight with the Wolfpack in his debut, trying to get some attention maybe, get people to notice him, and that definitely worked. Nobody here was expecting him to walk out with the women's championship belt. I mean, a man that nobody here had ever seen before walks out with the belt of a champion. It was definitely a jarring scene to see. Oh, great. I hear pouring rain, and my window is broken in my car, and I did not cover my window. That's going to suck. Super Headbuster, can I make that match? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wait, he was saying it to Ricky Brown. I don't know. I don't want to make that match. I don't want to make that match because I don't want Ricky Brown to leave the Vigilantes, and I don't want the Wolfpack to lose Alpha 1. Both guys have improved their rating throughout the year. One's, I believe, a 95, and one, I think, is a 93. So it would be a great match. But I don't know if I want to see that. I'll take it under consideration, guys, but that is some pretty heavy stipulations. Whoever loses can start a stable with me, says Nick Nitro. Nice takedown right there. On kick to the gut. It's the wind's going the opposite direction of my window. Look at this. Hold on. Coast to coast by Kirby. Omar is in a lot of trouble right now. But instead of going for the pin, picks him up. F5 maybe. No, turns him around. Zigzag. That could be it. Omar, Omar, going for sweet chin music and misses. Omar able to avoid it. And now going for a nice exploder suplex over the top. Big, powerful slam down. Has Tyson had a match, Alexander? No, he's in the main event of Saturday Night Main Event, Alex Tyson. He has not had his match yet. You have not missed it. There's 2 more matches to go after this. He will be on that last match of the evening. Look at this pounding in the face. Omar Williamson pounding Kirby in the corner. Ooh, it's Alex, says Nick Nitro.
And he hits him with an impressive combination.
I know, I see the Ricky Brown, Jordan Alexander loser leaves their stable, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want these guys out of their stables. That sounds like a Mania match to me, not a Raw match. Hold on, 1. Just a 1 count right there. Going for a pop to the gut, couldn't get it. Sweet chin music takes him down. He missed one earlier on. That time he gets him full foot to the face right there. Attacking the elbow. Look at that. Very vicious stomp by Kirby. Both men standing in the ring. Kirby goes for a spear. Gets it reversed, though. Omar able to turn it into a DDT. MV3, to answer the question about Robin attire, me and my buddy that I hang out with in real life. Guy's attire is Batman on his 2K15, and mine in his universe. We're a tag team called the Disciples. I like the attire. We have many themed attires here in XCW. Hold on. An F5. Both these men have that move, but that just busted Kirby open. Omar needs to get over there and make the cover, though. He is taking his sweet... Look at this! He pops up after getting F5'd by Omar and hits a comeback move. 2 straight shoulder blocks. Omar trying to fight back. A spin-out powerbomb. I cannot believe that. Did you see that Omar struggled after that F5 to get back to his feet? Kirby zigzag center of the ring. I think this one's over, guys. I think this one is over. 1, 2. No, Omar survives. But Kirby could come hit him with an F5 right here. Back to his feet. Both been walking up to each other. Up top. Huge European uppercut. Catapult right there. Turns him over. I don't know what he's trying to do. Pull him to the center of the ring, maybe. To the pin or some... Oh, it's the blackout. The huge boot to the head. Stomping him into the mat. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. Kirby looked like he was dead to rights. The F5 laid him out, busted him open, and I think this match might have been over if Omar had immediately made the cover. Instead, he collapsed, tried to compose himself for a moment, and then right there, you cannot believe it happened, but he completely took over the match. And this was the end, right there. Curb stomp, blackout, whatever you want to call it. It was the end of this match, guys. Right there, 1, 2, 3, and it is over. Ryan MV3, yeah, you should still send it to me so that I can, so that I remember your guy's name, your gamer tag. I need to be on your friends list, and you be on my friends list. If I can find your creator wrestler easier, it'll probably be the exact same thing for 2K. Look at Kirby here tonight, impressive. Look at that, raining down his face, the blood pouring down it. But it doesn't matter how busted open, how hard things were for him here tonight. He is your winner of this bout with a very impressive comeback to end the show. Yeah, so you'll also know when I'm going streaming. It'll tell you, especially if you add me as a favorite. I think that definitely works out too. It'll let you know when I'm streaming on Xbox Live. So let's go ahead and move on to the next match. Nick Nitro, MV3. That would be kind of interesting if all 3 guys kind of went to a superhero theme. Wonder what their names would be, or what they could name that team. They could be the Justice League, or they could be the Adventures, or some other combination of it. I don't know, something more clever probably. LOL, Nick, thirsty as heck, yeah. Rob Visor versus Tommy Wilson should be a great matchup. Rob Visor won't get to see his spectacular dancing entrance Big Daddy not getting to dance his way down to the ring. To Tommy Wilson, both these guys very strong, very impressive, but only one can win here tonight. That's this league looking. First is strong in this one, says Super Headbuster. It was a great matchup. Now we're heading to yet another good match between two of their newer members here at XCW, Rob Visor and Tommy Wilson. Just went through their first pay-per-view. Both men pick up a loss in the fatal four-way match. Looking to turn things around this week with the win possibly, if they can get it done. Only one of them can win, though. I guess technically that we could have a double count out. We could have a disqualification. Now, sometimes when you get disqualified, even though you lose, you don't really lose. If you went and got a steel chair and smashed your opponent in the face, I wouldn't almost consider that a loss. It's like, you know what? Screw you, I don't want to win. I'm just going to beat the crap out of you. Yes, Ryan, MV3, we will be doing this on 2K16. It'll take 1 week. I'm giving everybody 1 week to get their stuff prepared for the new year. Their new guy uploaded and ready for the show. We're gonna have to make a complete new arena for the show. I think we'll have at least 2 episodes a week. I mean, 2 shows during the calendar week. We'll have our pay-per-view arenas as well. We'll have XCW. I mean, whatever our the name of our new company will be. We'll have those championship belts as well. So we're gonna try to make the whole thing, kind of outside the realm of the WWE in terms of not using their arenas, not using their shows for this next year. So hopefully all that stuff will be up and ready about a week after the game starts. But I will definitely be streaming quite a bit. If anybody wants to give me their 2K16 guys early on, I can maybe run some house shows. Maybe make a really cheap, quick arena for some house shows before we actually officially start. None of those will count toward wins, losses, or even count toward continuity. So roster picks tonight, says Shani too. We might do that, Shani. I don't know. As soon as this is over, I got to get out there and cover my window on my car because it is probably already soaking wet inside the car. That's gonna suck. It's like I'd rather my car get wet and not have to have a 3-4 minute dead spot in the middle of a match. So, I'll pay for it tomorrow when I have to drive it, though. Nice uppercut by Visor. Big Daddy might be taking over this match after taking Wilson to the ground. I'll turn the party to JJ soon, just setting stuff up. Guys, it was a great pay-per-view. For you guys who weren't here to see it, you can go back and watch it on our on my Twitch channel if you would like. You can also go and watch them all on YouTube. I should be uploading at least through the pay-per-view, maybe even tonight's episode as well, onto YouTube tonight. So if you didn't watch it, you want to go back and watch Elimination Chamber, one of our best pay-per-views. If I was going to say to watch any one, I would say that one, just due to the fact that it was just last night, just happened. A lot of relevance to what's going on in XCW right now. But of course you can go back and watch any and all of our 70. This is our 71st pay-per-view. Episode. So you can go back and watch any of those you want to on YouTube that we have up there. So of course you can watch it on our Twitch channel as well. Most of them for the last 2 weeks are saved, so there should be 5 or 6 matches up there. Wrecking Crew, yeah. How is the shared Twitch account cheating? Let's definitely do my guy Tuesday. I'm off work that day, so I'll most likely make my guy the first day and upload him for you. Okay. Am I the only UK guy here at 5 a.m., says Tyson. Too bad you weren't here for your match, Alex, last night. Things didn't go well for Alex Tyson, but, maybe a little bit of ring rust, not competing for that last month. Hold on. Pounding him in the face right there. Big right hand. He's knocking Visor to the ground. Wilson looking strong here. Finally, Visor also looking strong. Not going down easy. Wilson's calling for it, guys. This might be the end of the match. Finisher being set up. He's got him. What is he going for? Is this a suplex? Brainbuster? No. Steiner screwdriver. That sit out pile driver from the suplex position. 1, 2. No, Wilson. I don't know how Visor kicked out of that awesome, devastating move, but he did right there. Holy cow, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, this has actually been about an hour and 45 minutes, I believe, already. It might be longer than our pay-per-view was, guys. No, it's only, I think we're approaching about an hour and 45 minutes. Hold on, 1, 2, just a 2 count. He's at 12 o'clock already, then he's got to be East Coast in America. Oh, nice clothesline right there. Ducks under, going for this comeback. Huge back body drop. Visor, got to watch out. Walks right into this big spine buster. He could be, he's going for the pin straight off of the comeback. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Didn't even hit the signature. Didn't have to hit his signature or finisher in the end. He'd already hit a devastating Steiner screwdriver. You can see it right here. And that might have done most of the damage, but that comeback, already enough. The spine buster, the final blow. Take down Ray Visor here tonight. He's in the bat cave. Very nice launch there by Wrecking Crew. He's in Titan Tower as he's a young member of the Teen Titans. 1, 2, 3. Very nice job by Tommy Wilson tonight. Kind of what I expected. And a lot of respect being shown on the 2 shows. 3rd time we've seen the hand lifted by the opponent. Look at that. Clapping for him, guys. Surprised to see that here tonight. Mile More 2000. Is this people always come and say, is this interactive? I never even watched the normal interactive streams. This is interactive in the terms that we, I download your creator wrestlers and use them in this universe. And once 2K16 starts, we'll have a lot more spots available. So just, who is upset? But I don't use the in-game wrestler Smiling More 2000. I use the creator wrestlers for like 95% of the roster. So right now we're only doing the creator wrestlers. 2K16 is just about to come out with 100 slots versus the 25, and it is on Xbox One, not PS4. Smiling More. Tell Beast Boy he still owes me pizza. Okay, final match here, guys. Alex Tyson, Chris Dart, 1-on-1 should be a good main event. But 100, what is that from? But yeah, it's just it's interactive because everybody can watch their guys compete. I commentate as the matches go by. We have storylines that continue throughout the year. We use the universe calendar and run them through there. We don't just do exhibition matches or anything like that. But it's really fun for a lot of these guys. It's not for everybody. Some people think it's stupid. Like, why are you commentating? Why aren't we watching or listening to Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler? But for us here, we love to basically see our creator wrestlers and the creator wrestlers, that we like or dislike, compete in basically a simulated career. So it's pretty fun for us to get to see that. And if you want to try to join, you can. Smile More. We do have spots opening up when 2K16 comes out. If not, then that's okay. You'll need to add me on Xbox One. Okay, Ryan MV3 sent me a message saying, that is where I meet you, and I'll add y'all back and download your Con, your universe as well in 2K16. Okay, guys, here we go. We've got final match underway. Tyson needs to get the win here tonight. Frustrated about that Elimination Chamber. I mean, he got eliminated, and it took a while before anybody else was out of the Elimination Chamber match last night. You'd think that the guy who made the surprise return would maybe be the guy to win it, or at least go pretty far in, but instead, first man out of the chamber. A little bit embarrassing to a degree, but he is here tonight to take down a man who had a good win last night. 4 guys who had debuted within the last month fought in our first match of the evening, that Fatal 4A Extreme Rules match. Dart wanted to prevail in that match. If he can pick up a win over Alex Tyson tonight, that would put Dart in some pretty good company, as Tyson has been a long-time XCW member here in XCW. No promoting, says Alex Tyson.
He's got him. He gets out of trouble there.
Not really promoting.
Wow. I don't know if this
In fact, he's talking about his universe. I don't think he's necessarily saying he's going to like run a universe like this. But in reality, if he did, I really wouldn't care. People can. Gee Willikers, Batman. But if he was, guys can start their own federations, do stuff just like this if they want to. I have no issues with people reusing creator wrestlers in this league if they want to. Their own guys, whatever. Going and starting their own stuff. That's totally fine with me. I'm completely behind anybody using their creative efforts to run their own federation or whatever you want to call it. So, anybody felt like they needed to, I'll probably give them a props in here, a little shout out. I know that I believe Alex Tyson is starting one up in 2K16, so you guys might want to check his out when he starts his. Yeah, so I mean, I'm very lenient, and I'm definitely not gonna ever get mad at somebody for the fact that they, want to kind of promote themselves a little bit. Takedown right there, that MVP style kick, that drive-by, not enough to put Tyson down. Tyson throwing dart, no, pullback into a hurricanrana, very nice. Hold on, one. Hey, I'm not the women's champion, says Ranking Crew. A1 is. Hold on. Sweet chin music under the jaw. Pulling him. Oh, about to pull him to the ropes. Instead, not. Hold on. 1, 2. Not enough to put him away, but definitely on the brink of a win here is Alex Tyson. Tyson is popped in the face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rock bottom, center of the ring. He's got him. 1, 2. No. Dart was just an inch away from victory. Tyson with a nice block here, though. Alex Tyson, I don't need a shout-out. Hold on, look at Dart trying to go for a comeback. Tyson trying to get a suplex. Gets it reversed. We can still see that comeback if he can lift up Tyson quick. Back to his feet. Comeback attempting. Double chop across the chest. Huge drop kick off the far ropes. Diving clothesline. Crushing Tyson. He could be one signature away from a win. Tyson in trouble. Tyson kicks in the gut. The drive-by kick once again off his knee. Hits him full force in the face. Tyson in trouble. Tyson in big trouble. 1, 2. No, Tyson survives the second signature by Chris Dart. And he's calling for the rock bottom. He's calling for it, walking right into it. He can't avoid it. Smashed into the mat. Dart has got this. All he's going to do is make the cover. He does. 1, 2, 3. This is it. I cannot believe this young up-and-comer off of a great match, but an extreme fatal four-way is able to beat Alex Tyson. Maybe Tyson still had some damage left over from that elimination chamber, but I am shocked that Tyson lost this match here tonight. I felt that he was clearly the superior man coming into this match, but now I don't know what to say. When DX cuts you, your career is down the drain, says Wrecking Crew Gaming. Wow, I am really shocked. Is Tyson going to be happy about this? No! For the first time all evening, regardless of any other circumstance, the man who's been offered a handshake pushes it away. He refuses. He shakes the hand away, knocks it down. He is not shaking the hand of Chris Dart, who looks left, not knowing. I guess he expected Alex Tyson to be a little more forgiving, a little more upset. I don't know, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. I guess, you know what? I say that now. That's actually, that was our main event, a Saturday Night main event. This match is over, guys. Okay, well, that's it for episode 71. Episode 72 coming tomorrow for sure. I think we're going to do an early episode for 72 tomorrow. And then maybe throw in episode 73 as well. Try to get maybe a 12 or 1 o'clock Central Time start for episode 72. And then maybe a nighttime, somewhere in the range of a 7, 8, 9, the latest 10. Somewhere in that range for our second episode. I'll try to let you guys know a little bit before we start when I'm able to get that available time. Thank you, guys, for being here tonight. Quite a good crowd, one of our better crowds for the last few weeks. Oh, did you beat Britt Ryder, Nick? Still better than Dizzle Dance as Nick Nitro. Okay, well, thank you guys for being here tonight. Hopefully our next episode will be as good as this one and as good as our pay-per-view. As we head into our final month, leading into WrestleMania, before 2K16 comes around, XCW will come to a close. Our new organization will open up. We'll have that week transition time. And then it is going to be spectacular going forward, guys. But I will see you guys later. This is the end of our episode. Try to catch us if you can when we're on next. If you can't, rewatch the episode on Twitch. Maybe at least go watch your guy have his match. You might want to watch as much as you can or as little as you want to. It doesn't really matter. But check us out on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. And that's it, guys. See you later.